Have you ever stopped to think, what if everything they told you about success, school, relationships, and life is a lie? What if you've been following a rule book that was never meant to help you win? In this video, I'm going to expose 7 of the biggest lies they tell teenagers, and once you see them, you will never look at the life the same way again. Let's begin. Lie number 1, you need to have everything figured out by 18. This is one of the biggest lies society pushes on teenagers. They make you feel like if you don't know exactly what you want to do with your life by the time you graduate high school, you're a failure. But here's the truth. Most successful people had no idea what they were doing at 18. Teenagers are pressured to choose a major, a career, a path, as if that choice will define the rest of their lives. But you are not a robot. You are a human being, and human beings grow, change, and evolve. What you love at 16 might not be what you love at 26. That's okay. Instead of stressing over having a perfect plan, focus on learning about yourself. Try different things, make mistakes, learn from them. Life is not a multiple choice test with one right answer. It's more like a game. Explore, experiment, and level up. Lie number 2, grades are everything. Good grades can help you, but they are not everything. A straight A don't guarantee your success, just like average grades don't guarantee failure. School measures how well you can memorize and follow instructions, not how creative you are, driven, or emotionally intelligent you are. Some of the smartest and most successful people struggled in school, like Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group. The real world, the ones who think differently, take risks, and solve problems are the ones who win. Don't get me wrong, work hard in school, but don't let your self-worth depend on grades. Develop real-world skills like communication, leadership, problem solving. Learn to think for yourself. That will take you further than any report card ever will. Lie number 3, just be yourself and everything will work out. Be yourself is only half the truth. Yes, authenticity matters, but the idea that everything will magically work out if you just stay true to who you are is misleading. Growth requires change. You are not supposed to stay the same forever. Be yourself should mean know who you are, but don't be afraid to evolve. You don't have to fake anything, but you do have to stretch yourself. If you're shy, work on speaking. If you're lazy, work on discipline. You're not a finished product. Success is about becoming a better version of yourself, not just accepting your flaws as fixed. Be proud of who you are, but be hungry to improve yourself. Lie number 4, you have to follow the rules to succeed. From a young age, we're taught to raise our hands, wait our turn, but many of the most successful people broke the rules. Not in a destructive way, but in a bold way. They challenged norms, questioned authority, and carved their own paths. Rules exist for a reason, but not all rules are right. Some rules keep you small, silent, and stuck. Don't break laws, but break limits. If something feels wrong or outdated, ask questions. If a rule says you can't, ask why not. Teenagers who learn to think critically become adults who change the world. Don't follow blindly. Lie number 5, high school is the best time of your life. If high school is the best time of your life, what does that say about the rest of it? That it all goes downhill from 18. That's a depressing thought. Yes, high school can be fun, friends, sports, new experiences, but it's also full of insecurity, pressure, and confusion. The truth is, your best days are still ahead. You haven't even met half the people who will love you, support you, and change your life. Life after high school is where the real magic begins. You gain freedom, you make your own choices, you find your purpose. Don't believe the lie that everything peace at prom night. Your life is a book and high school is just the first chapter. Lie number 6, social media is real life. Teenagers today grow up online, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. It feels like the whole world is watching, judging, comparing. But social media is a highlight reel, not reality. People post their best moments, not their real moments. Comparing your life to someone's filtered photos or viral videos is a trap. You're seeing 1% of their life and comparing it to 100% of yours. It's not fair and it's not healthy. Real life is messy. You don't need to go viral to matter. You don't need likes to be loved. Step back from the screen sometimes. Go outside, talk to real people, work on real goals. Social media is a tool, not a measure of your worth. Teenage years are not a waiting room for real life. They are real life. What you learn, what you believe, what you build right now, it all matters. So don't let lies limit you. Challenge what you've been told. Question what doesn't feel right. Believe in your potential. Because the truth is, you're not too young to start changing your life. You're right on time. Lie number 7. You have to figure everything out on your own. One of the biggest lies that young people hear is that they must figure out life completely on their own. The message is subtle but dangerous. It sounds like this: you're an adult now. You need to handle everything by yourself, or you should know what to do. This lie creates unnecessary pressure and can lead to feelings of isolation and burnout. The truth is, no one who is successful has done it completely alone. Every great entrepreneur, athlete, artist, or scientist has had mentors, teachers, friends, and a support system. Even the most independent people ask for help, seek advice, and learn from others. Believing that you must figure out everything by yourself will slow you down and make your journey much harder than it needs to be. Imagine trying to climb a huge mountain without a guide, no map, and no device. You waste your time, take wrong turns, and possibly give up halfway. Now imagine climbing the same mountain with a guide who knows the path, warns you about dangers, and encourages you when it gets tough. That's the power of mentorship and support. For teenage years and early 20s, don't be afraid to ask for help. Surround yourself with people who have experience, who are wise, and who genuinely want to see you succeed. This could be a teacher, a coach, a family member, or even someone you follow online whose mindset and values you respect. Listen to their advice, and don't hesitate to reach out when you're stuck. Also, understand that building a support network isn't about using people, it's about learning and growing together. Give value where you can. Be a good listener. Help others when they need it. The more you contribute to your relationships, the more you will find others willing to help you too. And remember, independence doesn't mean isolation. Strong people know when to stand on their own, but they also know when to lean on others. You are not weak for seeking guidance. You are smart. In fact, the smartest people in any field often have multiple mentors and constantly learn from others. So if you ever feel overwhelmed by life's challenges, remind yourself you're not supposed to do this alone. You can ask questions, you can seek guidance, you can build a tribe of supportive people around you. That's not cheating, that's wisdom. The journey of life is too long and too complex to walk it alone. The sooner you learn to ask for help, the faster you will grow.